Donald Trump is the 45th president-elect. 15-second silence for that. So guys, two shocking news came out, one from United States of America and the other one was from India. To sum it up, there was a joke going on the Twitter that India was prepared for Hillary and Trump. Modi came out of the syllabus. I should say that India was prepared for Trump and Modi came out of the syllabus. Okay, back to another important shocking news which came out from India is definitely Prime Minister Modi for demonetization of 500 and 1000 rupee note. As you can see from the title of the video, we'll be talking about that really soon. Now, how we will make this video? We'll talk about the pros, we'll talk about the cons. Then we'll kind of compare the pros and the cons. Let's see if the pros outweigh the con. Good. If the cons outweigh pro, bam. And then we'll talk about few of the comments because we asked you the similar question about the demonetization of 500 or 1000 rupee note on our Facebook page, Bhav Sim. We got a lot of comments, so we'll talk about that. There will be a nice conversation. And that's about it. So without further ado, it's gonna be a long video. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. Number one on the list is it will help the government to fight the black money, the corruption, the terrorism and counterfeit currency with one single decision. Now this is the master move by PM Modi that can fight the black money, the corruption and the terrorism, because you know all the black money that's been used by arms smuggling, espionage and terrorist related activities would be choked, because all the money that's been used by these kind of transactions are done via cash and the cash is used, which is the black money. So this is really good move. The second, obviously the counterfeit currencies that have been used to finance the terrorism. Everybody knows that the black money which is used for the terrorism, with this move all the 500 and the 1000 rupee note, the counterfeit note that have been in the circulation will be demonetized to zero, and the new 500 and the new 2000 will be in circulation. Really awesome move. And the other very important aspect, or the other important pro, is the new limits of the ATM withdrawal being restricted to 2000 rupees per day. The withdrawal from the bank account is limited to 10,000 a day and 20,000 a week. I think this is a little less, but they are going towards the cashless economy, which is definitely a great move. All the countries are heading towards the cashless economy because it's easier to keep a trail and there is no black money. So this is really good. The other very important aspect of this is it's easier for the government to track the money being exchanged, as the exchange can only be done by producing the valid government IDs like PAN card, Aadhaar card, election card from 10 to 24, and there is a daily limit of 4,000. Now I think this is a little less because somebody who is dealing in a lot of cash may find a little bit of a hassle here. The other important pro is FIU, that is a Financial Intelligence Unit of India, will get all the information about the transaction between this period. So somebody who's getting rid of black money will easily be traced. So this is really great move. Now let's head to the cons. Now what are the cons with this scheme? What are the downfall of this scheme? What is the kind of a hassle with this scheme? Number one on the list is definitely the inconvenience to the common people. Now think about that. People will start running to the nearby bank to exchange 500 and 1000 currency notes. Really a hassle. There will be a bottleneck everywhere, in the banks, in the ATMs, everywhere. Another very important con is the cost of the production of the money, which is really huge. There is a cost of producing a 1000 rupee note, which is 3 rupees. Now you have to make 500 rupees and 2000 rupees. So there is definitely a price for that. So scrapping of 500 and 1000 rupee could be a costly affair. Other important point to mention is it's very difficult for the half of the population who is not well versed with the card transaction, because we know that there are a lot of people who don't even have the bank accounts, so forget about them to use the card transaction. So this could definitely be a hassle for them as well. There's another section of the society which depends on the cash payments, like driver, the maids, the cook, the electricians and the plumbers. Guess what? There is no cash in the market, so they will not be paid. That's another downfall for this, but this is for some time. The other important point I want to make is there are a lot of fake currency in the market right now. If the common man has a fake currency, how will the government take that into consideration? That's also very, very important. For example, 1000 rupee note is already in circulation, and to take that 1000 rupee note and to introduce a 2000 rupee note twice the value is not good for the economy. That could lead to hyperinflation. I will write a link of Zimbabwe's hyperinflation. Please check it out. If you know anything about economics, if you know anything about the currency, please drop down your comments and let me know about your view about hyperinflation. Definitely this could lead to inflation and eventually to hyperinflation, because if you increase the denomination of the note, that means the buying capacity of the currency is going down, and if the buying capacity of the currency is going down, that is leading towards inflation and eventually to hyperinflation. But that is just my thought. The most important con of this scheme is the big fish will be left out, whose black money is in the form of foreign currency, gold, and stashed away in tax haven like Swiss bank. So we have seen the pros, we have seen the cons. What do you think? According to me, I think the pros outweigh cons like really with the huge margin. So I am pro this scheme. This is really good. This could be a hassle for a short term, but for the longer term, this is definitely a very bold and a masterpiece by PM Modi. At the end, I just want to say that it is definitely a masterstroke by PM Modi, but the success depends on the implementation of this scheme. So everyone has to contribute. Now let's just hop on to our Facebook page. Let's keep the mood a little lighter for this video. It's been getting very serious right now. So we asked you a question that what are your views for the demonetization of 500 and 1000 rupee note, and we got a lot of different kind of a response for that. Number one I want to read is Bashir Nifas Rufin, and he said good thing is that a 500 and 1000 rupee note are still valid in hospitals, because a lot of folks are going to have an heart attack. So I think this is funny. This is definitely funny. The other comment I want to read is of Madhav Chaudhary Imani, and he is saying, hey Bhav Sim, the new 500 and 2000 rupee notes contain a nano tracking technology using which the government can track the location of the currency when they are stored in the bulk at the place. For your information, this idea was proposed by N.C. Naidu, Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. Well guys, I have looked it up on internet. I think this is a rumor, just because the expense of making that kind of a note is really high. We are talking of 50 to 60 rupees versus 3 rupees when it comes to 1000 rupee notes. So I am not sure about this. But if it is true, big thumbs up, because this would definitely be a game changer. None of the countries in the world is using this kind of a technology, so India would be the first one to use a nano GPS technology. Well guys, this was it. This was my take on the demonetization of 500 and 1000 rupee note. Hope you guys like it. If you guys have to add, I know you have to add a lot, so please feel free to write down in the comment section. It's for you guys. Again, I'm kind of checking out my Facebook page if I have left anything or I could share with you guys. Okay, yeah, that was it. I think we have covered each and everything, but there are a lot to be said, a lot to be discussed. So feel free to write down in the comment section what you feel. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you did not like this video, write down in the comment section what more we could add. And yeah, that was it. This is like an open forum. We can talk, we can comment, and don't forget to like our Facebook page as well, because a lot of activity is going on our Facebook page. That was it. Thank you so much guys for joining in a different kind of reaction and review, I would say, or take on 500 rupees and 1000 rupee notes, which are lying in front of me, have no value, absolutely no value for us right now. You guys are still in India, you can change it, but we are living in America. For us, this is just a piece of paper. That's super sad guys. Come on, I mean, you know, the window for changing is just 50 days, and we are not going to India in these 50 days. So for us, this is practically 0 rupees. I mean, this is nothing. This is not good. But I'm really happy for India, because it's going towards the cashless economy, which is really important. It's going after the black money. It's going after the money which is used in terror, the crimes. So, but again, guys, everybody has to contribute. That's the motto. So it's all about in the implementation. With this positive note, I want to say bye to you at this time. Hope you guys have an awesome day ahead. Take care, and don't forget to check out our vlog channel, Instagram, Facebook. Take care, have fun, enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.